Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. For those of you new here, this is educational gameplay where I am commentating on what I'm thinking about, what I'm doing throughout the game, so that you guys can see the consistencies across the board on how I approach the game, especially while playing Vayne. Right now, we are playing in Gold/Platinum, and we got counterpicked by Kalista because our Malzahar mid did not want to trade. So we are playing a counter matchup where we lose very hard, and let's go at it. I'm running PTA Triumph, bone plating, a much more aggressive setup because I want to try to beat this guy. So what I'm gonna do here is control the brushes as per usual, Q in auto attack when he's going for a minion, and repeat the process. And I'll try to kill him while the wave is pushing towards me. So right here, another one. Boom. This is how you beat counter matchups. Another one in a second when he goes for that melee minion. And 3, 2, not yet. 3, 2, and... Oh, he actually went for that. Okay. When he goes for that mage minion then. Right here, another one. And now I'm going to full all in him before he gets level 2. So right here, I hit level 2. Let's try to get a Q auto. Nice. Beauty.
Evil lurks around every corner.
And I'm gonna kill him right here. Should be dead here, but I am doomed, I believe. Minions, come on! Oh, let's go. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I clenched. You guys probably clenched too in YouTube. So yeah, it's okay. We can all clench sometimes. We're gonna push out the wave here, and I'm going to clear this melee minion. If Kalista comes from behind me, I'll suicide into the turret probably. If not, I'm gonna push this, level my Q, and I'm gonna have to base right here. I have no choice. I don't think I can walk up to that wave. So we'll let Jesus take the wheel when it comes to the wave, and we will take our base and call it a day. Very nice, ladies and gentlemen. So if you guys don't know what I do, during the early levels, I will tend to control the brushes, and I will auto someone and move into the brush to reset the minion aggression. In this scenario, I did that, but I also did a strategy that you can do against ranged champions and even melee champions, if it happens, is when they go for an auto on a minion, you can tumble forward. And when you tumble forward, you don't want to tumble directly towards them. You want to tumble in a way where when your tumble is complete, you're at maximum auto attack range and not any further than you have to be, so that you can auto the enemy champion while they attack the minion, and then you can run away and use the brush to reset the minion aggression, which is what I always teach. And I did that like 4 or 5 times, I think, and then I full all-in him before he reached level 2. That's exactly what I did. So moving forward, the wave's bouncing towards me. As I always teach people, you want to shave the wave as much as you can, but you want to make sure the wave is still pushing towards you under all circumstances. And what that will allow you to do is freeze in front of your tower, forcing them to walk up, allowing you to poke them or run them down eventually. So right here, I'm going to go for the cannon auto. Oh, okay, he eat it. Sag. So, wave's still pushing towards me. I have a pink behind me to cover me so I don't get ganked by Ivern. I'm not going to tumble forward anymore. I'm probably going to focus on the wave here. So here we go. Focus on the wave. Nothing's dying. Cannon, don't die. Sad. Sad, ladies and gentlemen. So, we have a freeze right here because we shaved the wave nicely, and Kalista is forced to walk up, and I'm going to ping my Kayn to gank Kalista because my Kayn is located near me, and Kalista's forced to walk up. So this is the golden wave positioning. You're in a position where you cannot get ganked as long as you have that warded, and they can get ganked, but I think she based, so it is what it is. But because she based, it's still a winning scenario because she's losing gold and EXP because I'm holding a freeze. For some reason, Blitzcrank just showed here. I don't know why, but he is there. Even though they have a winning bot lane. Maybe Blitzcrank might gank me in a second. So I need to play safe here if Kalista walks up. So we have to play safe here because we know Blitzcrank is top side, so just some adaptation right here. Don't play too aggressive. And we are perfectly fine. there's a Swain W in my lane too? What is going on? There's a Kalista trying to walk up to push. There's a Blitzcrank ganking me. There's Swain W's coming. Dude, this is the Vayne treatment, ladies and gentlemen. You start winning lane, you start getting camped. You start losing lane, you get camped. It's a classic. But anyways, wave is bouncing towards Kalista. I'm gonna do a 2-wave non-cannon crash here and on a base for Berserker Greaves. What a 2-wave non-cannon crash is you're cashing 2 non-cannon waves. Because the wave spawning after that is going to be a cannon minion. As you can see here. So, let's push the wave. We're gonna escort the wave in, make sure she doesn't freeze on my ass. And I'm gonna take a base here.
The shadows are to be feared.
So here we go. There's a base. Grab Berserker Greaves, come back, and we will deal with her accordingly. So even if the reason why you always want to base on a cannon wave, ladies and gentlemen, is because even if they shove this wave right here and it crashes into your turret, first of all, it takes a long time for the wave to escort itself to the tower. Second of all, even if they manage to do it, you have a cannon minion on the enemy team that will soak up 8 tower shots, giving you enough time to get back to capture the EXP or even the gold of the cannon. Realistically, I know Kalista is going to do a 2 or 3 wave bounce back where she builds up the cannon wave, she goes cannon, non-cannon, non-cannon, then crashes. So I think that's what she's doing here. It looks like it's going to end up being a cannon into non-cannon crash, which means the next wave that's spawning and walking to us right now is a non-cannon. But let's see what she does. Looks like she will be doing that 3-wave crash, which is correct. I'm going to try to shave the wave and try to freeze it in front of my tower and call my Kayn to gank. And let's see if we can kill her. We're in the golden wave positioning. Kayn should not be on Krugs. He should be ganking this as fast as he can. I'm gonna try to poke this guy. And then try to all-in him, probably. Kayn, why are you doing Krugs, bro? If Kayn skipped his Krugs and took red buff and came straight top, she would have died. Because she was forced to walk up in that moment. But we're gonna freeze, and Kalista will likely lose waves here. She went mid lane. Interesting. You better run, boy, not die to Kalista. Oh no, he's dead, and he got exhausted.
An ally has been slain.
Well, regardless, that's fine. We're holding a freeze, so Kalista is losing CS right now as we're speaking. And she is still forced to walk up with no exhaust, keep that in mind, to break this freeze. Which I think is bouncing back actually towards my opponent, so it is what it is. Ooh, the spacing and tethering right there. To auto Kalista without letting her auto attack me, even though I dove straight into her. But that was just the timing aspect, baby. Alright, wave is slow pushing back towards Kalista. She has a red buff, unfortunately. Blitzcrank is missing off the map, so I don't know where he is. Don't really want to walk into river. Oh, we're good. We see Blitzcrank. If Kalista tries to walk up here, in this angle, somewhere around there, I'm going to kill her. I'm just going to full all in her and go for it. But it looks like she's not giving me the angle for it. If she enters the bush, I will go for it. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to be... I need to be taken on a nice outing. A nice long walk on the beach where I'm able to de-stress and vibe with nothing to get in the way of my mind. Right, guys? After a play like that, execution needs to happen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have to base now. Kalista has no flash, and we are building towards our Blade of the Rune King. Saskio is a massive fan of Borg, Rageblade Wit's End. We're gonna ping that for 5 gold because everyone's too slow to ping it. Another 5 gold? Oh, I missed it. But you can get free money, something a lot of Asian people love, like myself, free. So if you're paying attention and you don't have your hand on your water bottle or other various objects, you can ping wards.
smell black magics.
Looks like Kayn can gank for me here, so I will gladly accept that, because he has no flash. Please don't be here, Ivern. So I'm just gonna condemn him away, and I'll let Kayn do the rest of the job. Enjoy, Kayn. Make sure he gets in on the action. And I'm going to freeze here. I have no reason to push out the wave. So we're just gonna freeze and make Kalista lose more minions. Have her forced to walk up, and by the time she gets here, my Ignite will be available again, so I can do exactly what I did earlier, but this time I will get the kill. Trust me. Alright, so we'll continue holding the freeze as per usual. A little strategy I'm going to talk about here is there's a difference between last hitting minions and last hitting minions. Last hitting minions is when you killed it when you can, right? Last hitting minions is killing it when it's on the verge of death. There are pros and cons to last hitting minions. The cons are you might miss the minion. The pros are, ladies and gentlemen, is the minion will stay alive longer, which means your minions will continue autoing it more, which means your minions aren't doing damage to the next set of minions. So we're going to keep holding the freeze here, force the Callisto to walk up, and we're going to kill her when we have ignites. And I'm going to try to lifesteal a little bit the Vamp Scepter before I go in. Yeah, it's good. She probably has exhaust. The second she autos a minion, I'm probably going to go for it. If she just Qs, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing much I can do about it. I can probably go here. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, there appears to be a Swain here, and I was not informed of this development, and it appears I'm dead if I walk up. Malzahar does have TP, so maybe he can save my lane and allow me to walk forward here. Perfect, he allows me to walk forward. I can now last hit minions. Perfect. Thank you very much for the TP. That was worth it, yes, for him to TP, just for me to absorb the minion wave. But it is quite unfortunate that Swain decides to come top right when I decide to all-in Kalista. Alright, we'll take our base here, and we will come back. And the wave will be in a good state. He can freeze if he wants, I don't care. He should freeze. But we're gonna grab items. No need to grab a pink ward because we have one on the map right here. And we'll head back and we'll break the freeze. Which doesn't seem to be frozen. But when I get back, it seems like I can kill Kalista probably. So we'll see when the time comes. It appears our bot lane is running it a little bit.
Lurks around every corner.
The first run it down for a Mumu. But alright, top is still frozen. I am forced to walk up. If I get ganked by Ivern, I have no choice but to dodge the Ivern Q and outplay it. That guy's trolling. Ladies and gentlemen, Omega lol, what are you doing, brother? How are you not warding this bush? Noticed how whenever I held the wave guys in a freezing position, I would always ward this bush, or for me, it was this one over here, and I'd make sure the enemy jungler doesn't sneak up into that, and especially the one person that you're laning against, in this case, if you're Kalista, Vayne, doesn't sneak up on you through that brush. So, Kalista, because she didn't ward the bush or throw her W's into it, she died. While holding her freeze, I simply just tumbled forward and condemned her into the wall, and she disappeared. That's it. So continuing on, a lot of people's bot lane, Ivern's there, 2 people's bot. I'm gonna push top very confidently here. English, my second language. I'll push top confidently here. Even if Swain ganks me, I'll just kill them both. Here's how you kill them both. Dodge Swain Q, dodge Kalista Q, and dodge Swain E and W, and you will win. But that's not happening here, so I'm going to base, and I'm going to grab my item, and I will head top lane. And everyone already knows the way I love to play Vayne top lane. I will always try to get second herald no matter what. And here's the reason why. I will try to secure second herald and I will wait that second herald until the next dragon's available, which is 3 minutes and 57 seconds. I will time myself in a position where I'm near their turret about 20 seconds before the dragon spawns. So the enemy team has two options. They can either respond to me and try to kill me, which means I'll just try to run away, which means my team gets a free dragon. If they all group at dragon and try to contest the dragon, then I will simply take their inhibitor. If they send one person to deal with me, I'll kill that one person. So as you can see, it's always a win-win scenario no matter what. So it appears here there is 3 pushing mid. I will walk up mid lane here, and I'll probably catch the wave. Oh, I can kill Swain probably. I think he's grief in his position. Okay, that was kind of grief his positioning. And I'll just catch the wave here. I'll simply catch the wave and push mid. There's an Ivern behind me, but it's no big deal. I feel very terrible grouping with my teammates right now. But here we go. Let's go top lane. And let's move away from my team because I don't like them. And let's grab my Scuttle Crab and maybe kill this Ivern? I'm not sure. If he walks into me, he's dead, man. Nope, he's perfectly fine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do the Herald, as I said earlier. So here we go. Ivern's nearby, it's fine. I'll just kill him when he comes. I'm going to pull it into the pit, actually. I pulled it into the pit so that Ivern doesn't have access to it. He has to walk very deep. Do not take this from me. He tried. Why would you even try? Alright, let's take our base here and head... I want to head top lane because Dragon is spawning in 2 minutes. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head bot lane here. Kill Kalista. Maybe grab bot turret, base, and then play for top side when Dragon is spawning. That's what I'm going to do here. So you guys can do whatever you want. I am going to push bot. If I see Kalista for 1 second, you're dead. Nope, I don't see Kalista, that's fine. So we'll push bot. Even if Kalista rolls up on me, I am perfectly fine. It seems like my entire team is running it down, but that is perfectly fine. They can't blame me because it was a 4v4 the entire time. So, you guys know me. I want to be on top lane when Dragon's up, so I'm gonna base here. Grab the mid wave and then head top lane. These double turrets, they're fun. And whenever you're applying Saskio strategies, as you can see, I get those teammates too. Or they decide to run it down, and you're like, Saskio, what do I do? XD, my teammates keep getting caught. XD, literally things I see in Twitch chat on repeat, right? Well, you're watching this game happen in real time. All 4 of them died, but I didn't complain. I just said XD and I moved on. And to the top lane we go. Continuing with my game plan. We're top lane, in a position to pressure the turret. The enemy team has 2 options. Number 1, deal with Saskio and lose Dragon. Number 2, go to Dragon but lose Inhibitor. Number 3, send 1 person to deal with me, have that 1 person die and still lose Inhibitor. So they can pick their poison. We're gonna pop the Herald here and we're gonna ward up the wall. Ward! Oh my god. We're at the dodge Swain E here. Oh, very nice. Dodge a couple Swain Qs there and an E, huh? And now we take Inhibitor. Wait, what? He smited it. Okay, well, no Inhibitor, ladies and gentlemen. But we got the turret. W. I'm out. Saskio's out. And on to the next game plan. Are we actually doing this? Sure. Oh, sure. Normally, you would base here, head bot lane, pressure bot lane while Baron's still up, everyone bases, and it's all vibes, but it seems like we want to make a fast play, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to come and assist with this. So here we go. So, I have two options here, head top or bot lane. I will head... I'm buying as fast as the grandpa. I will head bot lane, because it feels like top lane, I can't really achieve much there aside from an inhibitor. I may as well chunk at their turrets a bit more in the bot side, so we're gonna head bot lane here. Twista's also there, may as well, it just makes sense. But both options are perfectly fine. And notice, look at the levels, guys, just from pure side laning. Level 16, level 11, 12, 9, 11, 12. I am significantly ahead of everyone purely through side laning. And this happens very often when I coach anyone who is playing with my style for the first time. Like, you could be like a silver player. You could be down 0-4 and you'll still be up levels and golden EXP because I'm moving you around in the coaching session, macroing, and they end up still losing anyways because they don't win the team fights. But that's besides the point. So right here, let's trade. Split of the Ring King to the face, perfect. Grab a couple hits on the turret, and we are out. And it looks like Malzahar is doing a really good job here. He pushed top, they responded, and he backed off. Which now opens us to hit bot for free because no one can respond to this minion wave. Because they all responded top. Ping that ward for 5 gold. And it appears our Mumu is getting caught, but that's perfectly fine. We are simply just going to continue pushing. And we're going to kill everyone when they come towards us. But for now, we have to kite away from them, create space, and we'll figure out the game. Let's go in now. Let's go forward. Kalista. Kaisa. She's dead. And we'll continue pushing. So right there, you don't want to jump into them right away. You want to create a little bit of space, especially with the Misfortune, and make her job a lot easier to execute, which we did. She E-ulted, and then they all got melted from there. Or she just ulted, I'm not sure. But they're all dead, so we get to push for free and end the game. MF's got some big boobas running straight towards them, but we don't mention things like that. Uh-oh. So, I'm gonna push for the minions here. I don't think I can take the tower, I'll be honest. Die! One more! Oh my god. No! Right there, ladies and gentlemen, I started lagging. The FPS went up a little bit, and it kind of just deterred with... It kind of just messed with my flow, and it seems like I died. But that is okay. We have their double Nexus turrets, so now we can run down the game very easily and end it. Right there, you might be asking, Saskio, why didn't you burn Flash? Why didn't you burn Stopwatch? Why didn't you get some bitches, right? There's a lot of things you could say in that scenario in the YouTube comments, but to that, I wish I answer, I ain't burning shit. I ain't burning shit. I'm holding that shit for a YouTube play. So, that is what we're doing. If you get hit by abilities like that, then it is what it is. Because Saskio rarely flashes to live. I would rather die and hold my flash to then make a crazy play with it down the line. If you are putting yourself in positions where you're flashing just to live, that means you weren't playing Vayne in the first place, especially in side lane scenarios like that. In the laning phase, it's perfectly fine because it's laning phase, but in those scenarios, we ain't running shit. So, here we go. And that's with the big boobs is getting caught. It's fine, Saskio's gonna come in here, get a pentakill, just land, dodge a couple abilities, land a couple abilities, and in we go. So, very straightforward. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a pentakill. And you end the game from there. and that is how you get LP. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys drop a like, hit the sub button, and have a good rest of your day.